What's going on? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. What's going down with y'all? So, congratulations to Antonio Pierce for getting the job. To me, he should have got hired during the damn season or right after the season. But Mark Davis, being a good old company guy he is to the NFL, nothing like his daddy. His daddy would have had him signed already. You know. But he deserves it. Now, David Wannstedt, I was going to do this as a live last night, but I was tired, guys. I didn't get into the house till about 11-something at night, almost 12. So, let's see how bad they screwed me today. They just been killing me at work, but whatever. Y'all let me know how the game is this today. I ain't going to be able to watch it, but so basically, David Wannstedt used to be to me, was a better coordinator than a head coach, He was a terrible head coach. I think he coached for the Dolphins. He coached for the Bears, I believe. I don't know. I forgot his resume. But he talked about Cliff Kingsbury, says that the Bears owner, I think he's a GM as well. Or I think it's the GM and the owner, because the GM's a black man. They basically are interviewing Cliff Kingsbury. Cliff Kingsbury was trash as a quarterback. He was trash as a head coach. Went to the NFL. If it wasn't for Kyler Murray, Cliff wouldn't even been winning those games. And then he got exposed. He's worried about flying a chick in from France or somewhere to get front row tickets by talking to Sean McVay. And Sean McVay was like, dog, are you serious? Are you serious? You need tickets now? Like, yeah, I'm bringing this chick in. That's why your team kept getting their ass whooped, because y'all wasn't prepared. And you want to be an offensive coordinator? Look, man, we've got to stop hiring these guys because of their skin tone, bro. Listen, if you're going to be racist, hire the good white guy. Stop hiring these sorry-ass white boys. If you're going to hire somebody that's white, I have no problem if they're good at their job. Bill Belichick, to me, more of a coordinator than a head coach to me. I think he's a better coordinator. But if you want to hire him as a head coach again, no problem. But Mike Vrabel, hell no. Vrabel didn't do no good job in Tennessee. They got lucky their early years because Tannehill became more of a pocket guy, more of a manager. They didn't ask for him to do much. Then once teams start figuring him out, he couldn't adjust. Vrabel couldn't adjust to that. Then they brought in Malik Willis. You basically destroyed his development. He might be out the league after this year because of you. Then y'all go and get Will Levis. You speak so highly of Will Levis. All of a sudden, Tannehill wants to be the mentor. But when Malik Willis came in, it was, oh, I don't have time to be a mentor, or that's not my job for that. You know, and they blatantly show their prejudice and racism. But if we do it as black people, we be like, F you punk ass Jews or you crackers, y'all will be quick to say, oh, racism. Oh, racism. He said that word. Bastards, dog. Y'all some double standard ass people. Like, dog, like, when are we going to grow up? When are we going to stop looking at skin tone as a reason to get a job or be placed for a job? It's ludicrous to me how they continuously get away with this. Cliff Kingsbury is trash. And Dave Wannstedt agrees with me. Like, if you want to talk about a quarterback coach, then that's fine. Or a position coach, but a coordinator, I don't think so. He's a good guy, you know, gave him a backhanded compliment. Basically said, yeah, I know Cliff. Cliff's a good guy, but he can't coach for shit. That's basically what he was saying. And I agree with Wanstead. He see what I see. No leadership. No control of men. Not able to coach out of a wet napkin in the heat. A wet napkin in the heat he can't coach himself out of. He can't coach himself out of anything. All this guy does is, oh, well, we're going to run this play. All he did was pass plays. The run game was non-existent. He got Kyler Murray hurt. Then they put an addendum, in his contract, trying to protect Cliff Kingsbury. Then the media, because they're racist as hell in Arizona, very racist in Phoenix especially, you could tell by Sarver. They're basically going to say, oh, well, you know, Kyler Murray plays Call of Duty all the time. He does this. Okay, if he's playing Call of Duty on his spare time, so freaking what? He's out there winning games. For somebody who winning games and playing Call of Duty, damn. He must have been that great then, I guess. Then they talked about, well, they ought to trade Kyler Murray and get some. Y'all always want to trade a black quarterback, but y'all never want to trade these sorry white boys. When J.K. Browning for the Bengals was balling out, which I think he did a better job than Joe Burrow, by the way, which I think he did. I think he runs that offense better. None of y'all were saying, oh, well, they need to trade Joe Burrow. Why? Because his team and him went to the Super Bowl. So what? They went to the Super Bowl because they had a souped-up team that year, and Joe finally stayed healthy down the stretch. But, dog, Joe Burrow has been more injury-prone than Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson has actually played in more games than Joe Burrow. Like, period. Dak Prescott has played in more games than Joe Burrow. A lot of these guys have. But yet, we give Joe Burrow a pass. I wonder why. But when it comes to the black quarterback, trade him away, get some picks. But white guy, oh, you got to build around him next year. We got to put somebody better. You think Cliff Kingsbury is going in to do something. Now, like David Wanstead said, if you're going to draft Caleb Williams, it makes sense. If you're going to draft Caleb Williams. But in my opinion, I still wouldn't bring him in if you're drafting Caleb Williams. Now I'm going to put the phone down. I got to eat before I get into this job. Now, he said if you get Caleb Williams, right? Wanstead was like he understands. Me, I don't understand. Caleb Williams don't need a guy like him. Dog. Cliff Kingsbury's coaching was trash. Okay? It was trash. Absolutely trash. Me and Chance were arguing about it. Every time he came by, I'm like, Chance, the guy cannot coach. Okay? I understand you like these sorry-ass white game managers, but it's not Kyler's fault. This guy cannot coach. And I showed you guys why he couldn't coach. I showed y'all his record in college. I showed y'all the plays he's running. With this coach, which is the Eagles D coordinator from last year, they run the ball. James Conner was getting off this year. And he was getting off because, you know why? Because they were running the ball. They were being creative with the run. You understand? Creativity. So, no. Oh, yes, Felton Moore. I did see this. I was going to do this video last night, but I was tired, bro. I didn't get in until 11 something, dog. And I fell asleep after I ate. But, yes, I saw this. And the only reason he's getting the job is because of his skin tone. Not because of his resume, because of his skin tone. His resume is trash. And I dare any one of these dumbasses to come battle me on that. Oh, you chump. I can't think of your name. I forgot it. Whenever you want to debate Carmelo and Joker, let me know. And I'm going to cook your ass. But you probably ain't going to come back around. You probably saw one video, wanted to say some dumb shit, get your little 2-minute fame or a couple second fame. But don't worry. I have StreamYards. Whenever it's a StreamYard, bring your ass up so I can cook you. Now, if you're going to be racist, hire the good white guys. You know? Stop hiring your brother, sister, cousin, brother. Or whatever. Like, stop it. I told you guys. Listen, I've been right. I may not be right on a lot of things, but I'm never wrong. Never wrong. In my analysis or anything. And I told you guys about Cliff. And I was right about him. When I put that article about him wanting to fly that model in, I told you guys, this guy's a hack. He was trash in college. I think he played for Texas Tech. And so happens, he coached Texas Tech, right? Y'all don't think, y'all didn't see the coincidence in that shit? Come on. Read between the lines, people. Read between the lines. They want to push this chunk. But here's my thing. There's also a report. This is just allegedly a report. I don't know if it's true or not. So don't quote me on it. Bill Belichick might sign with the Falcons and he wants Justin Fields. He might trade to get Justin Fields. And if that happens, the Bears might go get either Caleb or Jaden Daniels. Or they might get Marvin Harrison Jr. But we don't know yet. But that's the word. I think it's ludicrous. I don't think why would he trade for Justin Fields? Justin Fields is okay, but if you can move on from Justin Fields, I would, if I could get some picks for him. But if I can't, then I just have to use them. Because I don't want him to rot. I don't want him to rot in Chicago. For real. So we'll see on that. Still no other news, guys, but Make sure y'all go to Jag Sports page. Jose Rodriguez, I think he's doing the game over there. Either him or Scrub Zero. One of them doing the game. Now, Donovan McNabb. I knew he was going to say some company bullshit. Now, he's blaming Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman doesn't get the blame for a lot of stuff. McNabb, I agree with you with the A.J. Brown situation, but that wasn't the whole situation. A.J. Brown wasn't the total problem, but was he a problem? Absolutely. But he wasn't the problem that tore the team apart. The problem with the team is Nick Sirianni was not letting Brian Johnson call his plays. Okay? And that's allegedly. Howie Roseman, you could blame him. Yeah. I felt like he should have got linebacker. He got way too many D linemen. He should have invested in some linebackers, in my opinion. The linebackers he had were too light in the ass. Too light. You gotta get you some linebackers, man. Gotta get some linebackers. But Donovan, the problem is Nick Sirianni. He's the problem. Now, should he get fired? I don't think he should be fired. I just think he needs to they need to allow the offensive coordinator to run his own plays. They have to get back to running the ball. He just has to change his philosophy. That's the problem to me in Philly right now, is the philosophy. It's throw 80% of the time and run only 20. No, it needs to be 60-40 run. And the 40 is pass. Let Hurts pass the ball under 30 attempts. You don't need Jalen Hurts throwing 40 to 50 times. Have him throw between 30 or 35 attempts. That's all you need from him. And run the ball. But no, he don't need to be throwing 40 to 50 sometimes a game. That's terrible. You know, that's terrible. But that's all I got for today. But McNabb, look, Howie Roseman, it could be blamed on everybody. The problem was philosophy. That's the problem, guys. It wasn't it's A.J. Brown. Yes, A.J. Brown is, A.J. Brown is a head case. Terrell Owens was a head case. But would I want them on my team? Yeah, because they beasts. I would have loved T.O. to be on the team. If I was coaching T.O. on the team, I would have talked to T.O. like, look, man, just go with the play, man, please. Just do the play. Look, I want to win. Now, think about it. If I give you 8 catches, or let's say you got 3 catches, I would be testing him. I would talk to him every day. See, that's the problem. They didn't know how to talk to or with T.O. Now, T.O.'s a handful. He's sensitive as hell. You got to watch what you say. He's very sensitive. But the problem with T.O. was all you needed was somebody who can actually talk to him. You got to coddle him. A.J. Brown, you got to coddle him. Me, am I a coddler? No, I'm not. But if we need to win this game, shit, listen, T.O., I would take you wherever you want to go. I would, dude, I got you. Just give me this touchdown. Sometimes it's philosophy. Everybody is an alpha damn near on the team. Everybody is a headstrong person. That's why when you're the quarterback in football, if you're not tougher mentally than everybody else, y'all not gonna win. You gotta learn how to lead alphas. You're not leading betas, nigga. You're not leading, this ain't the NBA where all these niggas is betas and you got one alpha dog. No, this is the NFL. Everybody individually is an alpha. Everybody individually is an alpha. But who's the superior alpha? Who's the alpha omega of the team? Who's that? That decides what you can do or not. Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, alpha omegas. So that's what I'm saying. But to me, it was philosophy. But I feel where Donovan's coming from. You're right. Howie Roseman should get some blame. I agree. He's getting off with way too much of a pass. But at the same time, it was philosophy. That's the reason the Eagles lost. Wasn't the talent. Plus, they need to get rid of Bradbury. They need to get a corner, and they need to go get some linebackers. And they need to get a safety. Not a box safety, a safety who could cover sideline to sideline and deep thirds or deep halves or quarters. You got to get you a safety like that. You only have one. You need two. You need another one to do that. Because if you're going to have Blankenship, then you got to move him to strong. And you got to bring in another guy to play that free. But that's all I got today, man, for the news for you guys, man. Enjoy the day today, football, you know. Tomorrow I am having all day football, like for the playoff edition. So, you know. But y'all be safe. Make sure y'all go to Jag Sports or Scrub. One of them are doing the game. I don't know which one. But y'all have a blessed day. I'm out. Deezy.